VindicareX, though, doing a pretty good job getting a second squad of Chaos Space Marines, very quickly giving the mark of Tzeentch upgrade. You can see here they are upgrading right now. And his Chaos Predator is back out on the field, so he is definitely not being too put off. A lot of players would normally just kind of quit when they lose that much. But he was a little bit ahead in terms of points, but sometimes I think these are kind of important lessons to learn here, is that there really is no such thing as a perfect game. Players constantly make mistakes, and this comes up a lot in chess, which is that the point of the game isn't to have a perfect game or to avoid messing up in any way. It's just to be the better player who can bounce back even though you've made lots of mistakes. And I love this. This game here is just going fantastically. Both players have made plenty of mistakes here and there, but they're both still in the game, and they're both still trying really hard and adapting as a result of that. And that's just good high-level play. I really enjoy how both these players are doing it right now. The Chaos Space Marines charging into combat right now, wanting to kind of be the vanguard there, tanking for a little bit, buying some time for that Predator to kind of back off a little bit. And now here we have the Chaos Lord is just like, yeah, bring it once again, charging in, tanking for his whole army. You can see this time, though, he's being very careful to keep this Chaos Predator at a distance, wanting to watch out for all the various anti-vehicle units that are out there right now. The Hive Tyrant has got his sights set on this Predator. He is chasing away here. You can see right now the Chaos Lord trying his best to keep up with all these gentlemen. That is, of course, his one weakness, is that he is just slow as hell. It looks like the Chaos Predator now backing into action here as the Plague Marines here taking some shots. And for the most part, it looked like Facebook Junkie, a.k.a. Schranz, had to go ahead and just retreat his units out of there. Could it be? Could it be? Oh, it looks like the Tyrant Guard here trying to regenerate here. That could have been questionable. I think he might have been able to get out of there. Oh, let the Galaxy burn right on top of the double units right there. The Venom Brood and the double, the double Termagants out there. Looking pretty good. And now, this Tyrant Guard is just left out here all by himself, unsupported, being set upon by Chaos Space Marines with the Corn upgrade, by the Plague Marines, and by this Chaos Predator and his big battle cannon. I think this could be the end of the Tyrant Guard finally. That could have definitely been a big mistake, regenerating him in that particular situation. And bam! Down goes that pesky Tyrant Guard finally. We can see some more Chaos Heretics are out on the battlefield by VindicareX. He went ahead and Doom Blasted them right away, got them eaten up in melee, and retreated with them. Not a bad use of them, considering this late in the game. Here we can see the Plague Marines continuing to just fight away in melee, backed up by the Chaos Space Marines. Looks like this Chaos Predator taking some pretty good shots, but just getting damaged up. And we have yet another call-in. Here it is. Yes, we have the Warrior Brood getting out on the battlefield once again. Warrior Brood doing a pretty darn good job at kind of getting in melee with these gentlemen, but unfortunately the Warrior Broods have not had a very high survival rate this game. They keep taking a lot of losses. I guess there are 3 of them out there, so I rescind that comment. That was incorrect. There are still 3 Warrior Broods on the battlefield right now. But, you know, like I said, they took some casualties. Whatever. I don't care. So the Chaos Havoc's over here, again, trying to suppress this Hive Tyrant. He's just going to go invulnerable, knocking them around. Unfortunately, they're just going to have to retreat here. And over here on the left-hand side, we can see the Warrior Brood getting upgraded with the Adrenal Glands, taking a single casualty, inflicting a casualty on the Chaos Space Marines. But the Chaos Space Marines apparently stand up very well on their own versus the unupgraded Warriors here, and definitely chasing them away. Sliver of hit points left, but they are going to get away and go home. And the Chaos Lord here continuing to put pressure on the left-hand side of the map. Looking way down here. Oh my god, I totally missed this. Check out, we do have a call-in right now on his base. It looked like he went ahead and used that Imperial Abyss ability there. Really, really destroying some units. So that was not too bad at all. It looked like at least one Hormagaunt Brood. No, 2 Termagant Broods got killed by that, and a Venom Brood, I think, if my arithmetic is correct here. That was phenomenal use there. I'm sorry I got to the battle a little bit late to catch that going on there. But that certainly evens things up in terms of units lost here. At some point while all of that was going on, we still lost another Chaos Predator. I'm not sure how I missed that and where he died this time around. I'll have to take a look around the battlefield, see if I can find his remains somewhere. Oh well, but it doesn't matter. Still pretty interesting here. By the way, note that this Chaos Lord has got the mark of the icon of Corn right now. That gives him just kind of a passive lifelink ability whenever he does damage. He has a lifesteal. Tier 3 is being upgraded right now by Schranz, and Schranz is continuing to put a lot of pressure here on the right-hand side. The Chaos Havoc's having to retreat away. It looks like the Tzeentch upgraded Chaos Space Marines here, they do have the Eternal War as well, doing some pretty good damage there. You can see the invulnerable Hive Tyrant right now just kind of slugging it out with these troops. Some worshipping going on to help reproduce, not reproduce, to help kind of reposition these troops throughout the battlefield. And now you can see that the Chaos Lord is getting in here, doing a ton of damage, and really, the Chaos Lord is kind of driving this army right now. My God, look at the damage that he's putting in here. I don't even know if this Warrior Brood's got to get away. Yes, he just barely does. But look at the losses there suffered. This Chaos Lord is level 7, by the way. He is a tremendous, tremendous beast on the battlefield right now. Lightning Claws, Icon of Corn, and he's got the Armor of the Infernal. Just look at the artwork on that model. I really love appreciating the details here whenever I can. So things are looking dangerously low right now for VindicareX. It's 36 points right now on the clock. He is 0 control of the field. But lucky for him, he's just about to turn it around to be a 2-to-1 control of the victory points. 108 points left for Facebook Junkie, a.k.a. Schranz. He does have the triumvirate of warrior broods out there right now. Venom Brood and a Hormigaunt Brood. He is tier 3. He could potentially save up, but honestly, nobody has much money right now. Looks like a 3rd Chaos Space Marine squad coming out on the field right now from VindicareX. Interesting choice, by the way. Late game, he's just kind of basically spamming tier 1, tier 2 units. But not too bad, considering that that's all that Schranz has out on the field right now as well. Looking like the Chaos Lord is kind of charging into battle here. Perhaps, nope, but he's just going to go ahead and retreat away with the Warriors. And just kind of buy some time while these Hormigants try to get a decap off on this point. 87 points right now for Schranz. 28, a measly 28 points remaining on the clock for VindicareX. Beginning to launch his attack right now. We can see that the I love what's going on here. So the Hive Tyrant is just charging in, getting really involved with these troops. As soon as he starts getting focused, he's just going to pop invulnerable. But you can see that VindicareX has learned his lesson. He's not quite focusing him yet. But the Chaos Lord is just doing so much damage right now. He is just chopping away. You can see that Icon of Corn. Every time he gets those green hexagons around him, he is life-linking a little bit there. We're seeing all sorts of abilities. I think we saw a Destructive Strike there, if not a Kill the Weak ability being used. Just continually doing damage here, wrecking away at these gentlemen, and absolutely killing one whole squad, 2 whole squads there. But no, we have a Tyrannoformation coming down as well. Even though Schranz just lost a couple of troops, he's going to go invulnerable, calling down Tyrannoformation. Looks like that was able to completely kill off a whole other 1 or maybe even 2 Chaos Marine squads. A lot of all these little giblets here. Little Chaos Marine parts all over the place. But unfortunately, the Hive Tyrant is just going to have to get out of there. That Chaos Lord, level 8, is just going to stand there in the middle of a Tyrannoformation and continue doing his dirty work. So it looks like the Plague Marines able to survive all of that. Going to be able to get the victory point cap once again. It is 2-to-1 right now. 83 points remaining on the clock for Schranz. Schranz has suddenly really fallen behind in this game. He just continues to take losses and is just generally getting outplayed right now by VindicareX, but it doesn't matter. All Schranz needs to do at this point in the game is cap a few points and hold them for a few seconds. He is so close to winning right now. More Chaos Space Marines. VindicareX just going to continue the spam. He knows it's getting late game. He wants a numerical advantage. He needs to be able to be maneuverable and hold on to as many victory points as he can. Not a bad idea. Kind of a desperate attempt here, but like I said, these games just come down to not who can play the most perfectly, but who could just adapt to all the crazy random things that are happening all over the battlefield right now. I love this, just kind of mixing it up a little bit. Looks like Schranz going for a Lictor right now. Late game, not a bad idea, especially when there's a few units on the field right now. Being able to cloak and being able to use flesh hooks and stuff like that could be good. Looks like we also have some Bloodletters on the field right now. VindicareX using a Blood Sacrifice, perhaps. I didn't even catch which unit he used that on. Maybe on some Havocs that we're running by. Using them right now to put the beat down onto some of these Warriors right now. The Warriors took a lot of damage trying to cap that victory point. You can see that VindicareX is ticking down right now. He's at 20 points, 19 points engaged in a ferocious melee here, though. You can see the Chaos Lord having no problem ripping apart, getting a nice little sink kill on one of those Warriors running away. He's bleeding down right now to 15 points. It's tied 1-1, so things are kind of okay, but it's 16 points to 60 right now. Very close game indeed. Looking around the map, we can see that Venom Brood is moving out. We have a wonderful looking Let the Galaxy Burn hitting these Warriors, doing a bit of damage, but now this gigantic level 9 Chaos Lord charging in versus a level 8 Hive Tyrant. 2 humongous beasts on the battlefield right now. These Chaos Space Marines level 1, of course, he's kind of been churning through his tier 1 units quite a bit late game here. Doing a bit of damage there, I believe, as well, wrecking away at that troops. And things are looking pretty eerie indeed. The Lictor was down here trying to cap this victory point, but instead the Mark of Corn Chaos Space Marines doing quite a bit of damage to these gentlemen. These guys are brand new too. He just wants to keep the Mark of Corn on the battlefield. The Lictor being forced to retreat there. victory point under control right now. Tied 1-1 in terms of victory points. The Chaos Lord is trying his best just to pour damage onto this Hive Tyrant who has gone invulnerable. And it looks like that Chaos Lord is just going to be able to force that Hive Tyrant out of there. Hive Tyrant taking a bit of damage here, and maybe we're going to get one more shot. But it looks like he's going to be okay for the time being. So the Chaos Lord regains control over the northern side of the map. That's going to be really hard to come back. He absolutely, looks like Schranz here absolutely needs to take that. He's got quite a few warrior broods out here. Again, just going to upgrade the one of them with the adrenal glands because it doesn't stack or anything. I guess he still has 2 from left over, so but that's fine because he's keeping them in separate groups. You can see the Lictor moving out there right now. He does have the Vanguard. So that he can stay infiltrated the whole time. He's obviously going to use this unit to try and ninja cap points throughout the game. Look at the wonderful coverage here by the Chaos Havocs as well as the Chaos Space Marines down south. More towards the north, we can see that this struggle over the northern victory point continues. The Chaos Lord backed up by his Chaos Space Marines and Plague Marines doing a pretty good job here. And you can see that the Lictor Alpha, sorry, not the Lictor Alpha, the Lictor, the regular old Lictor doing a good job engaging the Chaos Havocs in melee, preventing them from suppressing for too long, allowing the Warrior Brood to be able to decap that point. Score is currently tied 1-1, 38 points on the clock for Schrantz, 16 for VindicareX right now. He is maintaining control, but while that's going on, you can see the Warrior Brood trying their best, or sorry, the Venom Brood trying their best to cap this position up here. The Galaxy is burning all around them. They're being beat up right now by a whole bunch of Chaos Space Marines. Not looking too good. The Chaos Lord is coming in here, indeed, backed up by a whole bunch of Plague Marines right now. Plague Marines are level 4. They've actually been surviving quite well, and level 4 Chaos Havocs as well out there right now, but just fighting ferociously over this victory point, which does have the basic synapse from the Capillary Towers kind of still in the area here. You can see the Hive Tyrant now coming in here. He is likely going to go in there and try and just go invulnerable and prevent the cap maybe, but he's all alone in his time of need. I don't know why I'm singing songs right now, but that's what's reminding me of it. The Chaos Lord, though, look at how much damage he's just pumping out right now. He's going to go invulnerable, but unfortunately there's just not enough for this Hive Tyrant to be able to do right now. He just doesn't have it. He's going to come out of invulnerability and be surrounded by all sorts of horrifying units. You can see he is getting some nice damage off on these Plague Marines here. They are popping, and bam! There goes the Hive Tyrant. Hive Tyrant down, and we can see over here on the bottom there was a separate war being waged between the Lictor once again and the Warriors here, just kind of ripping apart these Chaos Heretics right now. Chaos Heretics doom blasting all over the place. Oh, I'm sorry, that was actually a blood sacrifice being called in right there. We do have Bloodletters now. That is certainly going to do some damage. And the Lictor is just desperately trying to cap this point. It is 17 points right now for Schrantz versus 15 for VindicareX. And we have a good game from Schrantz. So fantastic game there. Really, really great play by both players. What I loved about it was that there were mistakes made all over the place, but both players stayed in the game and tried as hard as they could to win it. And just really good sportsmanship, too. We just very simple stuff here. Nobody complaining or anything like that, just complimenting each other. Good game, thanks, you know. Nice stuff there. So congratulations to both players. I really enjoyed this. I hope you did too. And bam, there goes the last point right there for Schrantz. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Harlequin. If you enjoyed this, feel free to subscribe. Again, I'm giving away a bunch of Dark Angel downloadable content codes to random Twitter followers next Friday, April 29th. Subscribe if you want to be eligible for that. And until next time, folks, until next time.